On the screen to run the PowerPoint. Click PowerPoint play so that.
Oh, you talking about full screen?
Yeah, like the show.
I don't see. I got slide.
See down at the bottom where the you don't see we can go 86 or greater or smaller.
Oh yeah.
The icon next to it. The icon next to it, it'll show the power.
Oh,
You just did
That one. No, not that one.
Next to it.
The one here, the one next.
There you go.
Oh, this one.
this one?
Yeah.
That one there. So
Okay.
as you click it up.
All right.
All right, y'all, let's go ahead and open up. We're gonna read Psalms chapter 1, verses 1 through 6. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law does he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. The ungodly are not so, but like the chaff which the wind driveth away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the congregation of the righteous. For the Lord knoweth the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. Selah. Selah.
Happy Sabbath, everybody. To the people online, like to say happy Sabbath. Shabbat Shalom. So we're going to be doing Hebrew Israelite history, first leg. I'll be bringing it to you. Brother Terrence, got Brother Wardy up here. We're going to be doing Hebrew Israelite history. First thing we're going to do is establish the color. Because we got a lot of people out there, a lot of fakers out there saying they Israel, saying they Jews, and they lie. So first thing we're going to do is establish color. I kind of did this lesson a little bit different than from what the traditional Israelite way of doing it. I took away some of the storage. And one of the reasons why I'm trying to do this PowerPoint presentation, and y'all just pray for your brother right here up here, because I got 2 PowerPoints going, one on Facebook Live and one on the screen for the people that's on YouTube. We're going to try to, and anybody who wants this PowerPoint, just holler at your brother. I'll email it to you. But they say a picture is worth 1,000 words. So instead of me doing a whole lot of jaw flopping, we're going to get the scripts and going to put a picture with the scripts. So with that being said, I'm going to stop this slideshow. We're going to start from the top. And I'm just going to click on it as I need to. Y'all bear with me. Y'all know I ain't technologically sound up here, but we're gonna make it do what it do.
Who did that PowerPoint?
I did the PowerPoint, but I don't know about all flipping back and forth and on Facebook and YouTube. So let me get out of this real quick. Y'all, and just go to the slide itself. There we go. Now, and the right one, Sister Colette?
Yeah.
That's the right one?
Is that if you want to show it, if you want to move to the next one.
Yeah, I just want to click them on as I go.
Go over to the next one. One more.
This
click
one?
on that one. That
I don't want to do the slideshow.
You don't?
No, I just want to do them individually.
It'll do it individually.
Okay.
So if you click on that first one you was on, the second one on the end,
This
go
one?
over to the.
Oh, over here? This one here. No, that's a slideshow. I don't want to do a slideshow right
You will
now.
only show that screen that you're on.
That's all I want.
Right.
Okay. All right. So we like I said, we're gonna deal with this color a little bit. And the first thing I want to do is let you know that people that have this guy painted, our Messiah painted as a blonde hair, blue-eyed type guy. We want to go into history and show that it was prophesied that they were gonna do so. So we're gonna get one quick script, brother, Maccabees.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to Maccabees 3, familiar passage of script. We're gonna go to Maccabees 3 because the script tells us that they sought to paint their images of our power. So we're going to Maccabees 3. We're going to read 45 through 48.
Oh, good, man. 45 through 48.
Yeah, 45 through 48. Just to set the tone on what we're talking about. We're talking about color. And then we're going to get into some reading of some scripts and the dictionary. So Maccabees chapter 3, verse 45. When you get it, my brother.
3 and 45.
Yeah, first Maccabee.
First Maccabee, okay.
First Maccabees. First Maccabees.
Okay.
Verses 45. Now this is during the Maccabean revolt. And they trying to get back to the temple, get the temple sanctified. But as they started to go pray and they opened the book of the law, look at what they found. When they got the book of the law and they opened it up, look at what they found. Verse 45, what do it say?
Now Jerusalem lay void as a wilderness.
Mm-hmm.
There was none of her children that went in or out.
Right.
The sanctuary also was trodden down, and aliens kept the stronghold, the heathens in their habitation in that place.
Mm-hmm.
And joy was taken from Jacob.
Yep.
And the pipe with the harp ceased.
So you got these heathens in our land, in our city. They defiling our sanctuary. And you got the Maccabees ready to go to war. And they ready to try to take this thing back, but continue to read. Verse
46. Wherefore the Israelites assembled themselves together and came to Mizpah over against Jerusalem.
Mm-hmm.
For in Mizpah was the place where they prayed aforetime in Israel.
Uh-huh.
Then they fasted that day and put on sackcloth and cast ashes upon their heads and rent their clothes.
Now read, what does verse 48 say, brother?
And laid open the book of the law.
Now they laid open the book of the law, and what did they see?
Wherein the heathens had sought to paint the likeness of their image.
So the heathen has sought to paint the likeness of their image. Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, all these heathens, painters and artists, and all these jokers back then, they sought to make the God of Israel look like them.
Yes, sir.
They sought to make the patriarchs of the Bible look like them.
Mm-hmm.
They've been doing it for century on top of century, and they still doing it. And a lot of folks still falling for the okie doke.
Mm-hmm.
So it was prophesied, or it was shown that, hey, they're going to always be trying to take away your image, your likeness. Because at the end of the day, the ones who are adverse to education and knowledge, they know the one who created the whole universe looks just like one of y'all. And that's a scary thought to a heathen that hates you, that the one who created everything you see, feel, hear, and touch looks just like one of y'all. Because the book says he is the express image of the Father. So if he's the express image of the Father, and he comes out of this line we finna run down, then the heathen got a problem, especially the ones that hate us. They got a serious problem. All right, so let's get into it, bro. Let's go to Genesis, the 10. We're going to run down the lineage of Christ because we know that the book said he's the root and the offspring of David. We know that David came through the lineage of Jesse. What's wrong? You can't see something? You can't hear me on Facebook?
Nah, it's just how the screen looking on YouTube.
It looks like it's rolling.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right here.
Yeah.
Ain't too much we're going to be able to do with that one.
Right.
But we're going to get to this lineage, all right? Let's go get to this lineage. And the lineage, we're going to run Christ all the way back down from Abraham. We're going to start with Abraham. We're going to run him down. Okay.
We starting at Genesis chapter 10.
We're going to read Genesis to 10, brother. We're going to read 1 through 14. Genesis to 10, 1 through 14. When you get it, my brother, go ahead and read.
Now these are the generation of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. And unto them were sons born after the flood. The son of Japheth, Gomer, and Magog, and Madai, and Javan, and Tubal, and Meshach, and Taras. And the sons of Gomer.
Now I want y'all to pay attention to this, because this one right here finna put a finger on somebody. And the sons of Gomer, what?
Ashkenaz.
Stop right there. Ashkenaz. You hear the term all the time. Ashkenazi Jew.
Right.
So if you from the son of Japhet and you are Ashkenazi Jew, you ain't from Israel. You from Germany.
That's right.
You Ashkenazi. You tipping your hand without me even asking you a question. And that's a son of Japhet.
Mm-hmm.
So how can you be Ashkenazi and be Israel when your lineage don't even run back that far? Your lineage run to the Gentile nation or the Japhetic nations. We'll continue to read.
Verse 3 again.
Uh-huh.
The sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, and Repha, and Togarmah.
Uh-huh.
And the sons of Javan, Elisha, and
Uh-huh.
Tarshish.
Tarshish, that's Spain, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
So you can't be no Spanish Jew either.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and read.
And Katim, and Dodanim.
Mm-hmm.
By these were the isles of the Gentiles divided in their land.
By these were the isles of the Gentiles divided in their land. Now we're gonna go a little bit further, continue to read, my brother.
Everyone after his tongue.
After who?
His tongue.
Uh-huh. So they spoke a certain language. Go ahead and read.
After their families.
After they who?
Families.
So these are your families. Go ahead and read.
In their nation.
Go ahead, brother.
The sons of Ham.
The son of Ham. Let's stop right there. I want to stop right there before you get into that, because we got to put our finger on this joke. Go to the Zondervan's Compact Bible Dictionary. Go to the Zondervan's Compact Bible Dictionary, brother.
Yes, sir.
Still ain't doing right.
No, I ain't doing
Turn
right.
all of them off for a second.
Y'all hold on for a minute. We try to get this screen.
Nah, they still ain't gonna.
It's not gonna do it right.
Turn it back on.
Okay. Sorry about
We
that.
going to roll with it. Anybody on YouTube, I know you kind of seeing that little screen rolling, but anybody on YouTube or Facebook, if you want this PowerPoint, just email me and I'll email it to you. All right. Let's go put our finger on Ham, brother. Let's go put our finger on Ham. We're going to the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary, and then we're going to read Ham's lineage.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to page 213. 213, and we're going to read a little bit about Ham. Because there's something in there that we're going to have to go to another dictionary. And I bought one of the oldest dictionaries I could find, copyrighted in 1947. So if these heathens is going to put something in there that's going to dispute us being who we are, they would have done it way back then. Okay?
Excuse me. You on YouTube?
Yeah, I still got it on.
Hey, monitor for me. His brother asked about the scriptures. He wants the first Maccabee, brother Mike Parker on there.
All right.
If anybody in the room, Corey, if you're able to post the scripts as we go through, that'll help the brothers and sisters in the chat out.
All right.
I'll pray.
Zondervan's Compact Bible Dictionary, page 213. We're going to read the definition of Ham.
Yes, sir.
What do it say, bro?
Ham, the youngest son of
No,
Noah.
read that first part. I want them to read that first part where it says, yeah, right there.
Okay, Ham.
What it say?
Perhaps hot.
So the word Ham means hot or man with a sunburned face. All right, continue to read.
The youngest son of Noah,
Uh-huh.
born probably about 96 years before the flood,
Uh-huh.
and one of the 8 persons to live through the flood.
Uh-huh.
He became the progenitor of the dog race.
Of the who?
Dog race.
Of the dog races, but what?
Not the Negro.
Not the Negro. So you got two types of black people walking around here.
Yeah.
So everybody you holler about my African brother ain't your brother.
That's right.
So, because you go in there right now, they look at you like you stink like boo-boo.
Mm.
And they'll let you know you ain't their brother.
Real quick.
Real quick, fast, and a hurry.
Ones over here let you know.
Yeah, they'll let you know. So he said he the progenitor of the dog races, but not the Negro. But who, bro?
But the Egyptians,
That's Mitzrayim.
Ethiopians,
That's Cush.
Libyans,
And that's Foot.
and
And
Canaanites.
Canaanites are the ones, the land that we took over the Most High gave to our forefathers, the Canaanites. So you got all these ancient people that's of dog races. Okay? Now, let's go somewhere else. Because they say he not the father of the Negro.
Right.
Now,
African American.
yeah. Now I'm gonna go to this book right here, man. This is old. Y'all know I got a lot of old books in my house. This book old. This book was copyrighted in 1947.
BC.
Yeah, BC, yeah. It looked like BC. This book old. I had to tape it together this morning. I started fumbling with it and it fell apart. So I put some new tape on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go somewhere, bro. I was scared to put a sticky note in here. Because I ain't know it's gonna come off the page.
I know that.
But we're gonna go find Negro.
I know it's an old book. You got an old cable vision receiving it with water damage on it.
Yeah, so you know it old.
Go
Let's
ahead,
see.
brother.
Let me find this thing. Negro. Oh, here we go. Now, bro, I got two things highlighted.
Yeah.
I got Negro here and Negroid.
Negro.
Because it said Ham was not the father of the Negro.
Right.
All right. Now I want y'all to read that heathens wrote these dictionaries. We ain't got no dictionary that we wrote. This is an old dictionary, so they're gonna tell you what a Negro what he looked like. Now I want you to read them two highlighted things right there, bro. What do it say about Negro?
Negro.
Uh-huh.
A member of the Negro race.
Uh-huh. Of the Negro. Also, it's a race of Negro?
Yeah.
But they not Hamites.
No, sir.
Go ahead and read.
A person having some Negro ancestry.
Some Negro ancestry.
A member of any dark-skinned people.
No, we just now we got a contradiction there.
Mhm.
He said a member of any dark race.
Yeah.
But we know, according to the script, Ham is not the father of the Negro.
Mhm.
So continue to read, bro.
It says denoting or pertaining to a so-called black race of Africa and its descendants elsewhere characterized by a brown black complexion.
Brown or black complexion.
Mhm.
Now we're gonna get on down to the lesson on these PowerPoint. You're gonna see, man, we range from here, from what we used to call my friend 40 black, because he looked like he was 40 shades of black,
Yeah.
all the way down to red and ruddy.
Mhm.
We range because David, they said David was ruddy. And we're gonna show you what ruddy looked like.
Yeah.
Now, I had to ask the dude at work a question. I said, man, I ain't never seen no white dirt. He, what you mean? I said, the book say God formed man out of dust of the ground. I said, so now I got a dilemma. Who was the original man? Because if you go to Luke and you trace Yeshua lineage all the way back to Adam, and they said he was the son of God. I ain't heard none about Japheth's seed. I ain't heard nothing about Ham's seed. None of them that came down that lineage said he was the son of God. And I ain't never seen no white dirt. I ain't never seen no yellow dirt either. So we got a problem. Continue to read.
It says a brown black complexion, broad and flat nose.
Broad, flat nose. I got one of them.
Yes, sir.
I'm broad, flat nose. Go ahead.
A projecting jaw.
I got a big jaw McGraw, that's what they call me. Go ahead.
Inverted lips.
I got some swole soup cooler.
And crisp and woolly hair.
Boy, look at it. Head nappers and sheep boots. Go ahead.
A black person.
A black person.
Negro.
Night.
Look here. Niger black.
Yeah,
Black.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. What you say?
Niger black.
I want you to hold your spot right there. We got another dictionary. Because I saw it in there. I had this in the lesson already. But I got another one of these old dictionaries now. So they ain't gonna put nothing in here that they can't prove. Now you said that was Niger?
That's right.
Oh, it was a brother in Acts. They called him that.
That's right.
He had nickname. You know how we give each other nicknames.
Yeah.
They called him Niger.
Right.
Now I'm gonna read this. This is in the True Bible Dictionary. And it says Niger, black, additional or distinctive name. So this is a nickname they gave this brother to distinct. Like I said, this we had a dude in my school, man, dude was black. And we called him 40 black. Because like he was painted 40 times over with black. And that's what we called him. So they called this brother Niger. But he said Niger, additionally or distinctive name given to Simeon, that was his real name, who was one of the teachers and prophets at Antioch, Acts the 13th chapter. So for him to be a teacher or an apostle, he had to be an Israelite. Because that was who was doing the teaching back then. They called him 40 black, just nickname. All right, now go back there and read that again, bro.
It says here, Negro, Niger black, Negress, often used derogatory.
Yeah, see, that's where they get that. They put that extra G in there. You know, you a niggerish. Niggerish. You know, go ahead. So they really what they trying to do, they really telling you who you are.
Right.
They just use it as a derogatory term. Go ahead and read, brother.
Okay, let's look at Negroid.
Negroid.
Resembling
or
akin to the Negro race. And presumably allies to it in origin. As shown by black skin and woolly hair.
Now, the reason why they say he allied to it, because you got some Semites or some Shemites from the seed of Elam that are not Hebrew. So you got some other black people walking around here that's Semitic, that's not a Hebrew. That's why he said akin to. Because the Elamites, they are not Hebrew. but they are Semitic. Go ahead and read.
It says here, let me make sure I'm on the right spot. Includes our African Negroes,
African Negroes,
Ocean Negroes,
Ocean Negro.
Papua, and Melanesian.
Those are the guys in the Papua New Guinea Island that look like y'all. We're going to show y'all some pictures of them brothers down there. Go ahead and read.
And Negritos.
Negrito.
But including
Excluded.
excuse me,
The Australian.
yeah.
So
black
they
fellows.
saying them guys down in Australia, they excluded from this
Mhm.
because their hair is not as kinky or as nappy as ours. So they saying them brothers down there, they not Negro. Is what they saying.
That's what it says.
Go ahead and read.
It said black fellows on account of their non-woolly hair.
See, and that's the only reason why they discount them brothers, because of their non-woolly hair. So we got a little bit of history on that. I want to read that before we go back into Ham and the Shem, just to establish things who we talking about, because Ham and Shem's relationship is closely joined together throughout history. But go ahead and pick that back up, bro.
Verse 6.
Uh-huh.
Genesis chapter 10 and verse 6.
Mm-hmm.
And the son of Ham,
Mm-hmm.
Cush and Mizraim,
Yes, sir.
and Phut and Canaan.
Mm-hmm.
The son of Cush, Seba,
Mm-hmm.
and Halava,
Uh-huh.
and Sapta,
Yep.
and Ramah,
Yeah.
and Saptacha.
Uh-huh.
I hope I.
Saptacha. Yeah. Uh-huh.
And the sons of Ramah, Sheba, and Dedan.
D-Dan. Yeah.
And Cush begat Nimrod.
Oh, but Rod, you been learning about Nimrod, ain't you? Now, Nimrod's very, very, that joker there, man, he kicked off a lot of drama after the flood. A whole lot of drama after the flood. He the reason why you got all these nuns and priests and all this stuff going on in your Sunday worship. You got Christmas and everything because of Nimrod. But go ahead and read.
And Cush begat Nimrod.
Uh-huh.
He became to be a mighty one in the earth.
So Nimrod was a black dude, but he was a Hamite. Go ahead and read.
Man, this mighty knows.
Go
And
ahead.
he was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Wherefore it is said, even as Nimrod, a mighty hunter before the Lord.
Continue to read, my brother.
And in the beginning of his kingdom was Babel, and Erech,
Mm-hmm.
and Akkad, and Calneh,
Mm-hmm.
and the land of Shinar.
Go ahead.
Out of that land went forth Ashur,
Mm-hmm.
and built Nineveh.
So Asher came out of him. So Asher, the Assyrians, another dog race of people. See, your first captors, Ashur, which is Assyria, Mitzrayim, which is Egypt. It wasn't the white man that was enslaving you first. Nineveh too, Tyre. Those were your first slaves. Those were your first enemies. It wasn't the white man. Continue to read.
And the city of Rehoboth,
Uh-huh.
and Calah, and risen between Nineveh and Calah, and the same is a great city.
Go ahead, brother. That was it.
13.
Read.
And Mizraim
Yep.
begat Ludum,
Uh-huh.
and Anabim, and Lahabim,
Uh-huh.
and Neptuhim,
Go ahead, brother.
and Petrusim, and Casluhim, out of whom came Philistines.
Oh, so the Philistines are black.
Mm-hmm.
So you had, they show you on TV about the tall white boy and the short black boy,
Mm-hmm.
David and Goliath. Lie. Damnable lie. You just read where he came out of. So you should have had a Shaq looking dude up there, and somebody like Kevin Hart.
Yeah, Kevin Hart.
That's what you should have saw on TV.
Yeah.
That should have been the movie. But lies on top of lies and more lies. It's all it's been. To try to hide your identity.
Yes, sir.
To keep you from knowing who you are and from walking in that which the Most High has called you to do. That's what all this stuff, because he said they confederate against you in 83, then. He said they're confederate against my people. They said we're going to cut them off, that the name of Israel will be no more in existence. But what you got, bro?
I'm going to have him to lower that down, the camera. Brother Charles, yeah, lower the camera down just a little bit.
That 1 through 13.
That was 1 through 13, no, 1 through 14. All right, now we go on to
Yeah, just for outlook.
we're gonna go to Genesis 10. I'm sorry, yeah, we in Genesis 10. We're gonna skip down.
The long hand.
No, yeah, that one right there. Yeah. Tilt it now. Yeah, can you tilt it down? You gotta loosen it up and tilt it down.
Y'all excuse me, fam. We got to check it. Okay, got that. Just like this right here.
Come on down. Come on down. Down. Right there. That's good.
Yeah, because the screen ain't on.
It ain't gonna act right either.
Right. All right.
All right. So we're gonna skip down to verse 22. We're gonna run down the lineage of our forefathers. All right. We didn't deal with Japhet. We didn't deal with Ham. Now you guys gonna find out who you descend from. Verse 22. We're gonna read 22 through 31, bro. What do it say?
The children of Shem,
Uh-huh.
Elam and Ashur,
Right.
and Arphaxad, and Lud and Aram,
Uh-huh.
and the children of Aram, Uz and Huz, and Gaither and Mosh,
Uh-huh.
and Arphaxad.
Wait a minute. Who?
Arphaxad.
This guy right here, he the one, y'all need to pay attention to this cat. Arphaxad. Go ahead and read.
Begat Salah.
Who?
Salah.
Okay. Let's go back and look at this thing right here, bro. I want to go back and look at this. So he begat Salah, Arphaxad. Easy name to remember. When you go back and look at this chart up here, and you see Shem, and look who's right below him, Arphaxad. So he's running this timetable. I mean, this deal down. Who we come from. So if you don't come out of this lineage here, you are not a Shemite. You are not part of the Israelite nation. When we get down to Abraham, then we're gonna go back to the other one, but continue to read, brother.
Yes, sir. And for those who on YouTube, if you're able to go to on Facebook, we have the screen share up, so you'll be able to see both.
Right.
So that'll help you out.
Go ahead and read, brother.
Verse 24. And Arphaxad begat Salah, and Salah begat Eber.
Now, that's where you get your name from. When you go look at Eber, that's where you get the name Hebrew from. This is where you started to become distinctive from everybody else. And we got other lessons to deal with that, but the name Eber means from the other side. That's what it, so, you know, when you cross over, you know, when you change your mindset, when you have that road to Damascus experience, you cross over. That word Eber means not from around here. You're not from around here. You shouldn't be acting like everybody else because you're a Hebrew, so you say. So you're going to live up to your name, your forefather's name, start acting different. Go ahead and read.
25.
Go ahead.
And unto Eber were born 2 sons.
Who was born to him?
The name of one was Pegleg.
What was the name of the other one, man?
In his days, the earth was divided.
The days the earth was what?
Divided.
So, hey, now he's going to start separating the people. In his days was the earth divided. So people don't say, well, man, we all say, not according to the scripture. He just said the days the earth was divided, he's going to divide these people up. Because when you go reading that book of Jubilee, when he talked to the angels, man, look, I already chose me out of people before I formed it. I'm going to choose me out of people who going to share in the Sabbath day with me.
So it wasn't never meant for everybody to be.
No. When Yeshua come back, everybody going back to their land. He said, everybody going back to their tree, everybody going back to their land. He said, in this guy day was the earth divided. Continue to read, my brother.
And his brother's name was Joktan. And Joktan begat Almodad.
Go ahead.
And Sheleph. And Azarmavath.
You're going to be professional here in a minute. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. And Jerah. And Hadaram and Uzzah.
Yep.
And Dikla. And Obal. And Abinel.
Yep, go ahead, brother. I ain't gonna stop you. I'll let you roll with it.
And Havilavah.
Now you see that word Ophir. He said, man, he gonna make a man more precious than the gold and wares of Ophir. So these guys right here, they dwell wherever they from. That's where the most purest gold is, wherever these guys from. So don't never go just speed read through the scripture, because these names telling you a story, and you're gonna run into them again when you're going through the scripture. You can always refer back to this. Go ahead and read.
Verse 29. And Ophir and Halava and Jokbah.
Havilah, it's a whole lot of drama dropped off in the scriptures in Havilah. So wherever this is another one of these guys, but go ahead and read, bro.
All these were the sons of Joktan. And their dwelling was from Mesha, as thou goest unto Shapharim,
Mm-hmm.
a mount of the east.
Go ahead. What does verse 31 say?
These are the sons of Shem.
These are the sons of Shem
After their families.
after their family,
After their tongues.
after their tongue,
In their land. After their nation.
Now I want y'all to pay attention, close attention to that word nation, because that word nations means nationality. So when you get to reading about Isaac and Esau, it says there are two nations in your belly, and two types of people, two different types of people, spiritually, physically looking, the whole nine. So nationality is important. Nationality is very important. It had to be important to the Most High. He took the time to run this stuff down.
That's right.
He think he running all this down for nothing? He ran all this stuff down for a reason. So he can let you know these people have been set aside for my pleasure, for my inheritance. Because if it wasn't important, like people say all the time, well, when you start debating about the color of the Israelites or Yeshua, they say, well, they important. Well, why y'all try to paint them white?
Right.
Why you try? If you don't know what color it was, why you painting it white?
Right.
If it didn't matter, because everybody in that region at the time didn't look white. So you can play that word game, them Jedi, try to use them Jedi mind tricks on somebody who don't know no better.
Right.
But if it didn't matter, you shouldn't have never painted him nothing.
Right. It don't matter until we bring out.
Yeah, till you bring out here, man. Because see, like I said, the fear is that the one who created everything in this universe, a universe that's constantly expanding, look just like me and you. That's their fear. You mean a black man created the sun, the moon, the stars, the angels? A man that looked like you did that? That can't register with them.
Right. People created everything they see on this planet
Right.
today that we use.
It don't register that somebody that looked like you is sitting on the right hand of the Father in the most holy place. That don't. Now I got another thing to bust their bubble. The ones that's sitting around the throne, they the same color he is.
That's right.
And we gonna read that.
That's right.
Because you know they got that little white boy with the gold and the diaper on. White boy.
Casper the
Nah,
Ghost.
he don't look like that.
You don't think Casper the Ghost?
No, yeah, he don't look like that. You know, he
Okay.
got the little arrow, got the diaper on. He shoot you white.
Yeah.
That ain't what no angels look like.
They figured that they came from that black man.
Exactly. And that's what they don't want to realize. The Hebrew woman or the so-called Negroid woman, the only woman on the face of earth that can give birth to every hue of being on the face of the planet. No other woman can do that. No other woman. So we're gonna keep it moving, bro. Where we at? We at Genesis what?
Let's go to Genesis 25.
Genesis to 25. Am I going right here first? No, ain't going.
What about this Ethiopia?
Oh, you know what? Page 160. You right. And we're going back to the Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary one more time, and we're gonna go back to page 160, y'all. I'm glad you stopped right there, bro. Page 160, real quick. Page 160 in the Compact Bible Dictionary, and we're gonna read Ethiopian. I highlight this one, so I don't know what I really want out of this one.
We want to just pass.
Here it is, right here. Here it is, right here. All right, I'm gonna read it real quick, bro.
Okay.
You got it. Oh, you got to go ahead and read. Start reading Ethiopia right there.
Ethiopia,
160. What did it say?
a country extending south of Egypt.
So this is another African or Hamite nation. Go ahead and read.
From the first
cataract of the Nile.
Indefinitely, including
Nubian. Everybody
Sudan,
heard of somebody call you a Nubian queen? They call you a dog race of people. Go ahead and read.
Sudan and
Sudan.
Not if not southern modern Ethiopia.
Now what does it say right there, bro?
Cush, son of Ham.
Cush, son of Ham. Well, what?
From whom descended from most southern people known to the Hebrews.
What?
Arabia.
Oh, wait a minute. They known to the Hebrew.
That's
and I'm gonna tell you the reason why we're gonna read the scripture, two scripts. That were the Most High liking us to Ethiopians. Because they known to the Hebrew. Because you know you got them philosophers over there. You know what I'm saying? They was Hebrews that was stuck off in Ethiopia that were being slaughtered by the thousands. And they got the what they call the right of return, and they shipped all them philosophers back to Israel. You got a lot of them living over in the desert of Demona right now. They known to the Hebrews. Continue to read.
Get my spot.
You know, I got it. Hebrews in Arabia,
Yeah.
North Africa, Ethiopia, Cush may be anywhere in the general direction. Job in Job 28 and 19 mentions the topaz of Ethiopia. Moses marries an Ethiopian woman. In the reign of Rehoboam, Ethiopians came against Judah. That's enough of that. But I just want to let you know, Hebrews and Ethiopians, their existence, just like Hamites, their existence is very closely intertwined and interconnected. And we're going to read that in a few scriptures. But drop down at Genesis 25, bro. What do it say?
Where you want me to pick it up? I got
pick 19. It up at 19. And I'll tell you when it stops, because I cut that. I fat fingered that one. Pick it up at the 19, though.
Genesis chapter 25 and verse 19. And these are the generations of Isaac.
Of who?
Isaac. Abraham's son.
Yay.
Abraham begot Isaac. And Isaac was 40 years old when he took Rebekah to wife.
He was 40 years old when he took his wife. Go ahead and read.
The daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Padanaram.
Yay.
The sister of Laban, the Syrian.
Yay.
And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren. And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah, his wife, could see.
Go ahead.
And the children struggled together within her.
And the children did what?
Struggled together.
So we ain't never got along with Esau. We ain't never, and you ain't gonna never get. I don't know why we try to make this thing where we gonna get along with these people. Before we even came out the gate, we were trying to beat each other down.
Right.
These two was inside their mama belly. They scrapping. And they've been hunting us down and trying to kill us off ever since. So now the thing about Esau, he like the one he served. He a shapeshifter, meaning that he done integrated into every nationality. So you don't know how he coming. He done integrated in it. When you go do your research and go back to Zepho and Chittim and all that, this joke in everybody's nation. So you don't know how Esau coming at you. He just like the one he served. Because the book told you in that ladder of Jacob that he gonna use every nation to come against you, to destroy you. So while you up there trying to be buddies, you might be slick putting yourself in the mix. Go ahead and read
22 again. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? Right. And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
2 what?
Nations.
2 nationalities. You know what I'm saying? That means something separated. 2 different nations are there. Go ahead and read.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated.
And 2 different types of people. Not only these people, they don't look the same. They ain't gonna have the same nationality. They gonna be different in mindset and everything else. Because everything Esau wasn't supposed to do, he did. Even from marrying the wrong type of women. He did that.
Yep.
They told Jacob to get a woman from amongst his people, right?
That's
Jacob
right.
went back and did what he was supposed to do. This joker right here, he went and got Hamite women. They told him not to. So again, go ahead and read, bro.
2 manner of people shall be separated from thy body. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
Sir.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
And the elder shall serve the younger. Go ahead and read.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled,
what happened?
Behold, there were twins in her womb.
There were twins in her womb.
And the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment.
Go ahead, brother.
And they called his name Esau.
Yay.
And after that came his brother out.
And after that came his brother out, and what?
And he took hold, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel.
Now that right there, we ain't gonna get in there with prophecy. You go over there in that second area. It said, hey, man, from the day that Jacob took hold of Esau's heel, time started ticking on mankind. He said Esau is the end of this world, and Jacob is the beginning of it, which followed. That was prophecy right there being taking place. Right there. Go ahead and read.
And his name was called Jacob, and Isaac was 80 years old when she buried them.
60 years old when she finally had these boys. Go ahead and read.
And the boys grew, and Esau was
that's all I want on there.
Okay.
Now, I want to read that because a description was given on Esau, but wasn't no description given on Jacob. Why is that? Because if me and this brother black and we look the same.
Right.
But then another joker walk in the room, he look,
Yeah.
you know, I actually probably thought somebody was creeping or something. Like, man, you know, like the dude he sitting there on the photo, white, he hold the baby up, he black. He like, man, what's going on? So they gave a description to this guy because he didn't look like Jacob.
Right.
He didn't look like none of the rest of them. So it gave you some distinct characteristics of what this guy looked like. Now, there's been a whole lot of back and forth about who Esau is, what Esau looked like right now today. I told you, he infiltrated every nation. He got all bases covered. So wherever he find you at, he gonna try to destroy you. But let's go further. Let's go to the next place, bro. Let's go to Exodus.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to. I ain't gonna do that Gentile thing.
Okay.
Let's go to Exodus.
Yes, sir.
And we just gonna get some stuff established here, bro. Get on over here. We're gonna go to Exodus. I'm gonna come back to these because I want to go here. I'm gonna come back to them slides and I'm gonna let the show play. I want to go here. And I want to go here. And we'll come back to the other slides in a minute. All right. Now go to Exodus. I'm putting these up here for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Exodus 2.
Mm-hmm.
And read verses 1 through 19 because my thing has always been this right here. Like I just said about the two white parents that had the black, she was in the hospital and the baby came out black and dude kind of had a funny look on his face. With Yeshua, Moses, and Joseph, if they was a color that these people that painted them as, and they in this region with all these dark-skinned people, somebody would throw up a red flag. Now, I got one of my grandbabies right there. If TJ would have came to my house and that baby had blonde hair and blue eyes, and she's sitting on my knee all the time, I'm gonna have a question. I may not say nothing, but I'm gonna have a question in my mind. I'm gonna have a question in my mind. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
How in the world is Pharaoh's daughter gonna take this baby out the water and say this is my son? And Pharaoh gonna say, yeah, that's my grandson. And he look white, because that's what they say he look white. They say he white, right? Pharaoh black, right? Because we're gonna look at some hieroglyphics on these tombs of Egypt. Everything in there black. The Egyptians black and the slaves is black. So if Yeshua and Moses look like blonde hair and blue eyes, I'm gonna have me some questions. Especially if my daughter, girl, who you been messing with?
Yeah.
Who you dealing with out here in these streets? And you coming in, ain't my grandbaby. He don't look like me. You see what I'm saying? So just say, go ahead, bro, read that. Start at Exodus 2 and 1 and 19. Go ahead and read.
Chapter 2 and verse 1.
Yeah.
And there went out a man of the house of Levi, and took to wife a daughter of Levi. And the woman conceived and bare a son.
Right.
And when she saw him that he was a goodly child, she hid him 3 months.
Right.
And when she could no longer hide him, she took him in an ark of bulrush, and dabbed it with slime and with pitch, and put the child therein. And she laid it in the flags by the river brink.
Go ahead, brother.
And her sister stood afar off to wit what would be done to him. And the daughter of Pharaoh came down to wash herself at the river, and her maids walked along by the riverside.
So this is the daughter of Pharaoh. She coming down to wash herself, but go ahead and read, brother.
And when she saw the ark among the flags, she sent her maid to fetch it.
Yeah.
And when she had opened it, she saw the child, and behold, the babe wept. And she had compassion on him and said, "This is one of the Hebrews."
This is one of the who?
Hebrews children.
Now, you come from Hebrew. That's where you get your name from. This is one of the Hebrews children. There ain't no Hebrew white. Ain't no, that's an oxymoron. You know what I'm saying? It's like saying Satan is good. They don't go together.
No.
Hebrew and white don't go together.
No.
Okay? This is one of the Hebrews children. But go ahead and read.
7. Then said his sister to Pharaoh's daughter, "Shall I go and call to thee a nurse of the Hebrew women, that she may nurse the child for thee?" And Pharaoh's daughter said, Go. To her go.
Yeah.
And the maid went and called the child's mother.
So go ahead and read.
And Pharaoh's daughter said unto her, "Take the child away and nurse it for me, and I will give thee thy wages." And the man took the child and nursed it.
Go ahead, brother. Now this Moses' mama got paid to nurse her own child. We ain't gonna get into all that. I want to point out something because we got a lot of script we're gonna go through, but go keep reading, bro.
Verse 10. And the child grew, and she brought him unto Pharaoh's daughter, and he became her son.
And he became what?
Her son.
And what?
And she called his name Moses, and said, because I drew him out of the water.
Because I drew him out of the water.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and read.
And it came to pass in those days when Moses was grown.
Now Moses grew up in Pharaoh's house. Pharaoh ain't had no inclination to question his daughter about nothing about this baby. She brought it out. He grown now. You know what I'm saying? So me, if I look like they say how he look, you know, think a man. What's his name? Old Charlton Heston. You know, he big old bushy, you know. Hey, come on. But anyway, go ahead and read.
And it came to pass in those days when Moses was grown that he went out unto his brethren.
Into his who?
His brother.
So he knew who his brother was. You know why? Because his mama raised him to know who he was. She was the one that was nursing him. She was the one to let him know who he was and what happened to him, how he became to be known as Pharaoh's grandson. He knew who his brethren was. But go ahead and read.
And looked on their burdens, and he spied an Egyptian smiting a Hebrew.
He did what?
Spied an Egyptian smiting a Hebrew.
So again, I don't see how you stand by and then when your brothers or sisters get took down through that by another nation. Go ahead and read.
One of his brethren.
What did he do?
And he looked this way and that way. And when he saw that there was no man, he slew the Egyptian.
See, that's how you know he a Hebrew too. Because the Hebrew ain't gonna do nothing without looking around. You see them Hebrews, they get rushy. A brother, he gonna make sure. Can't nobody see him, or he don't think nobody see him.
But see, that you get the full story if you go read in Joshua, right? What's that, Joshua 7? You get, you read in Joshua, around 60, start picking up at 69 through 71, you get the whole gist of the whole what was going on.
Right.
The reason why Moses killed that Egyptian.
Right. There you go, bro. Go ahead and read.
And he slew the Egyptian and hid him in the sand.
Yeah, buried that joker. Go ahead.
And when he went out the second day, behold, 2 men of the Hebrews strolled together. And he said to him,
what did he say?
That did the wrong. Wherefore smitest thou thy fellow? And he said, who made thee a prince and a judge over us? Attendest thou to kill me as thou killest the Egyptian?
See, there go another Hebrew characteristic. Can't hold water. Can't keep their mouth shut to save their life. If you tell them jokers something, man, you can best believe before the end of the day, 15 people know.
Tailbearer name.
And the first thing they gonna come out their mouth.
But
you ain't heard it from me.
Yeah.
Well, who I'm hearing it from? You want to tell me?
But we got another thing.
Yeah. Go ahead and read, bro.
And Moses feared and said, surely this thing is known.
Yeah, it's known. He told it. Once this joker tells somebody, it's over with. Go ahead.
Now, when Pharaoh heard this thing, he sought to slay Moses. But Moses fled from the face of Pharaoh and dwelled in the land of Midian.
Go ahead, bro.
And he sat down by the well. Now, the prince of Midian had 7 daughters.
He had how many daughters?
7.
Go ahead.
And they came and drew water and filled their troughs with water their father's flock.
Go ahead.
And the shepherd came and drove them away. But Moses stood up and helped them and watered their flock.
Go ahead, bro.
And when they came to Raoul, their father, and said, how is it that you are come so soon today? And they said,
listen what they called his brother. Go ahead.
And they said, an Egyptian delivered us.
An Egyptian
delivered us out of the hands of the shepherd.
So you got a Hebrew right here being mistaken for an Egyptian.
Yeah.
You got a Hebrew right here knowing his heritage. He know who he is. He passed for an Egyptian his whole life because he grew up in Pharaoh's house. Now you got this brother being called an Egyptian by a whole different race of people. They saying he an Egyptian. Go ahead and finish it out, bro.
And also drew water enough for us and watered the flock.
Go ahead. All right, let's go to the next place. Let's go to another joker that was mistaken for an Egyptian. All the way down from Moses to Paul in the new book. You know, they got them funny looking pictures of Paul. They got the white bald head man with a hair missing right there.
Yeah.
You know. Look, got what they call the priest cut, whatever they call that.
Yeah.
You know what it
Bozo.
Got a bozo.
Bozo the clown.
Yeah, but we gonna show. Hey, we got some pictures in here from one of the oldest cathedrals in Russia. We going to Acts 21.
Acts chapter 21, and we're gonna pick it up at 37.
Yep, Acts 21. We're gonna read 37 to 39. What do it say, bro? Acts 21, verses 37 and 39. What do it say?
37. And as Paul was to be led into the castle, he said unto the chief captain, May I speak unto thee?
Yeah.
Who said, Canst thou speak Greek?
Can thou speak Greek? Now, chief captain, Gentile, heathen. He want to know this black man, can he speak Greek? Paul spoke a whole lot of language. Paul didn't just speak Hebrew. Paul spoke several different languages. But go ahead and read, bro. What did he say?
38. Are not thou that Egyptian?
That Egyptian? So here go another Hebrew being mistaken for an Egyptian. We know the ancient Egyptians are dog race of people because they are Hamites. We read about Mitzrayim, which is Egypt. Another dog race of people, and here this brother being mistaken for an Egyptian as well. Go ahead and read.
Are not thou that Egyptian which before these days made us an uproar and led us out into the wilderness 4,000 men that were murderers?
All right, that's enough on that. We just want to establish the fact that Paul was mistaken for Egyptian. Now we're going to deal with just a few curses real quick. These are one-hitter quitter. We're going to go to Deuteronomy 28 because I asked the Gentile that worked this. No, we ain't gonna read. We just read that in there.
Yes, sir.
Read that in there. True Hebrew.
Yes, sir.
About Niger. We ain't gonna read that.
Okay, I'm gonna follow your lead.
All right. No, you good, bro. So we're gonna go to Deuteronomy 28 and 68. I put what I want to hone in on in bold.
Yes, sir.
Because I asked the dude this. I said, go throughout history and show me anybody other than the so-called black man that's been brought into slavery by ship. You can't read it nowhere else documented in history. If it was, ain't nobody else took the time to document it. But they showed documented hours. Deuteronomy 28 and 68, what do it say, bro?
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
Okay, how you gonna get to Egypt again with ships? Egypt wasn't nowhere from Israel. You didn't need no ship to get there. That was represented of bondage. Egypt is the house of bondage for us. It represents slavery. It represents servitude. Why you gotta get up and go bumping around every day out here trying to eke out a living? That's why. You ain't the head no more. You the tail. You ain't got the best clothes in all the gold and the pretty head wraps. You know, I know some of you sisters proud of their head wrap, but compared to what y'all used to have, that's stuff you used to give away. You know. You in servitude the whole time. Continue to read, bro.
Starting at the top. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemy.
To your who?
Enemy.
Again, I don't know why y'all trying to coos up to these folks. If the Lord called me your enemy, they your enemy. I ain't saying all of them bad. I got some Gentiles I deal with on time to time, but I'm just saying. For the most part, I don't know why you trying to coos up to him.
Right.
You think the Most High, y'all know who know him no more than the Most High? He called me your enemy. So what you gonna do about it? Make him your friend? Go ahead.
For bond men and bond women.
Go ahead.
No man shall buy you.
And ain't nobody gonna get you out of it. That's another lesson.
Yes, sir.
Leviticus 26. Leviticus 26. And we're gonna read one verse there, 17. Then we're gonna get into some more of the what you call the more of the characteristics. Because we heard about the woolly hair and thick lip, wide, flat nose, and all that. So we're gonna start showing it through the Bible. These characteristics are consistent throughout the reading of the scriptures. Leviticus 26, 26 and 17, what do it say?
Leviticus 26 and verse 17. And I will set my face against you. Yeah. And you shall be slain before your enemy.
Before who?
Your enemy.
Who getting killed on camera every week? Who getting killed on camera every week? I don't see none of them your buddies out there getting killed on camera. I don't see no Moabites. I don't see no Ammonites. I don't see the good Italian brother out there getting killed every week on camera. That's what I'm trying. They're the ones doing it. So he said, you're going to be killed before your enemy. How can you have somebody on camera getting choked out by 15 policemen and don't nobody do a day in jail over some cigarettes? I ain't asked that one. I still ain't got bad. I still ain't got this brother. Yeah, he's selling cigarettes. You understand what I'm saying? But he ain't got no weapon. And you got 15 dudes on it, and ain't nobody did a day in jail yet. Philando Castile, nobody did a day in jail yet. On and on and on. Ain't nobody doing no time behind it, but it's on video camera. So the video camera ain't no good either. I guess you don't want me to believe my lying eyes. Go ahead and read, bro.
They that hate you shall reign over you.
They gonna reign over you. Go ahead.
And ye shall flee when none pursueth you.
Go ahead. We quick to break and run, but go ahead, bro.
Verse 18.
Another characteristic of a Hebrew. Go ahead and read. That was it. Let's go to Deuteronomy. Go back to Deuteronomy 28, and we're gonna read verse 48. Deuteronomy 28, and one verse there, 48. Deuteronomy 28 and 48.
Yes, sir.
When you get it, my brother, go ahead and read.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee. In hunger.
In what?
In hunger.
In hunger.
And in thirst.
And in thirst.
And in nakedness.
And what?
In nakedness.
Oh my goodness.
And in want of all things.
Hey, there ain't gonna be nothing. You're gonna be lacking something all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You get one bill paid, the other bill come due.
That's right.
You got Kool-Aid, no sugar. Huh? You got the pork and bean, no hot dog. You're gonna be lacking something. Now I don't know who else fit the description but us.
That's what I said, man.
I don't see nobody else dealing with this stuff. If you look on this page right here, this one we got pulled up, these jokers got chains on their neck right there, don't they? Continue that verse, my brother.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
He gonna do what?
Put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
I want y'all to look at something. Now that's one picture. Here go another picture of these jokers packed in here like sardines. But I want you to see this next slide. He gonna put a yoke of iron on your neck. What these brothers getting off the slave shit with the yokes of iron on their neck?
Yes, sir.
They own the slave shit with the yoke of iron on their neck. Mm-hmm. Still to this day. Look at this picture right here. Look at these brews on the plantation. Been off the slave ship for a minute. Still got a yoke of iron on these brews' neck. Still. Now you gonna tell me that them jokers over there, they went through this? I can't tell.
Mm-hmm.
Look, didn't he say in want and in nakedness?
Yes, sir.
Look at these brothers got a yoke of iron on their neck, and they still walk. They got them parading them around butt naked. These are old. That's an old picture. Mm-hmm. I want to see the ones that fit this right here, other than us. But they tell you, oh man, that's over with. You need to forget it. You burning my people at the stake. Mm-hmm. You got trees down here bearing strange fruit. Mm-hmm. You raping my women. You raping my men. But you want me to forget it. Mm-hmm. Chopping off feet and hands. But you want me to forget that. I can't forget. I ain't gonna forget. But I don't see none of your people going through this. Look at old Laval over there. He got a big yoke of iron around his neck. But you want me to forget that. I can't. Let's move to the next thing. Look at some of these physical, well, one more thing before we go to that slide. I want y'all to see, this is documented history right here. Now, this made Time magazine. This is the president of Egypt at the time, Time magazine. You know, they always been fighting them so-called Israelites over there. Look what this man here said. Now, this an Israelite said this. He said, when he was asked about peace in the Middle East, the late president of Egypt, Gamal Abdel Nasser, stated, the Jews, talking about them jokers over there perpetrating, the Jews will never be able to live here in peace because they left here black but came back white. They know. They know. Even this murderous joker Adolf Hitler, he knew who you were. Look what Adolf Hitler said. Hitler said even in his death, he will start World War III. One of his soldiers asked how. Hitler replied, the day mankind finds out what I was trying to defend this nation, Germany, from, then that's the day World War III will start. For on that day, mankind will learn that I was trying to save my nation from the Freemasons, the Illuminati, the Jews. For if the Americans win the war, which they did, and you see where we at now. If the Americans win the war, then they will conquer the world and forever be a slave to the Jews, the fake Edomites over there, and they will try to conquer God. Don't they got a Star Wars thing going on now? See, Hitler knew even back then what they were trying to do. That's right. They got it in space. He said, do you know who America has in its possession? No, the soldier replied. The Americans have stole the jewels of Yah. The Americans have stolen God's precious jewels. What do you mean, his precious jewels, the soldier asked? Hitler said, America has stolen the jewels of Yah, his jewelry, the Negro. He laid it out flat.
That's it.
The Negroes, they are the true Hebrew.
Y'all see why he went after those so-called Jewish.
That's why he went out. Because who control America? Them so-called Jews.
He didn't make no war with. And see,
that's why he was doing what I'm not justifying that he did, but that's why he was doing what he was doing.
Yeah.
Because now they control America now. Look at what's going on now. You can't even turn on, look at the commercial without all this gay stuff going on.
He said that they had to kill.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You can't go nowhere. Look at cartoon. It's all degradation. And he knew that. That's why he would do. He was just trying to defend his country. But he knew who they had stolen. So that's another thing. You got people that in this world that know who you are. And he called you what everybody else calls a Negro. Right. And we read what the Negro looked like. We read what the color of the Negro was. Then read from where they came from. We got charts. We got pictures. We showing it all. Yes, now, let's look at some of these other physical characteristics that you can find in the Bible. Now, go to Ezekiel 8. Go to Ezekiel 8.
Yes, sir.
I want to show y'all something. This is Ezekiel. Ezekiel, one of them bruised, like Corey and TJ got them locks on their head.
Yeah.
Ezekiel, man, Ezekiel had to have some strong help because, man, that angel picked him up by a lock up. How you gonna get taken across the world with you hold on the lock of your head if that braids ain't strong?
You see that little dude? What's the little?
Huh? Yeah, it did her back like that in that Toby, didn't it? No, that was her back. That was in Toby. Yeah, okay, yeah. What you say, bro?
That's why the young man don't understand. You know, the one that's in the news media now. They try to get him to cut his lock or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Same old spirit.
What's the girl name? They tried to get Samson to cut his.
Delilah. Yep. We're gonna read that. It's in it. It's right there. That judge. But read that, man. It's just one hit quitter.
Yes, sir.
Ezekiel 8:3. What do it say?
And he put forth the form of a hand. And took me by a lock of my head.
What?
A lock.
See what these locks look like, man. Woo! Look at that brother hair. That's some pretty hair, that boy. Yeah. He took him by a lock of his hair. Yes, now your hair had to be strong with that brother. Pick you up, take you where you got to go. Continue to read.
And the spirit lifted me up between the earth and the heaven, and brought me in the vision of Yah to Jerusalem, to the door of the inner gate.
Is that one? That's that one hit quitter. You still in that verse?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
To the door of the inner gate that looked towards the north, where was the seat of the image of jealousy, which provoked to jealousy.
Now, there go another physical characteristic that we can see in the book.
Yes, sir.
Let's go look at another brother. Let's go look at old what's his name? Samson.
Yeah.
Oh, joker that he found out a little bit too late. I'm gonna show you what, because Samson, they said Samson had 7 locks. So he had some big old locks. Yeah, old freeform. Let's look at some of these freeform locks. Now, the Gentiles try to do freeform locks. They look like Nebuchadnezzar. It look like feathers. That's what the book said. Nebuchadnezzar had look like feathers. This brother hair don't look like no feather. Look at that brother hair. Yay. So, hey, read that, man. Read that, bro, for that Judges, man.
Judges chapter 16 and verse 13.
Yeah, what do it say?
And Delilah said unto Samson, hitherto thou hast mocked me, and told me lies. Tell me wherewith thou mightest be found.
Yea.
And he said unto her, if thou weavest the 7 locks on my head.
Do what?
The
7 locks?
Yes, sir.
So he got 7 locks on his head. Look at that brother hair right there on the side over there. Go ahead, man. Go on, finish that out.
Let's finish that.
All right, now I want y'all to look at this picture right here of the ancient Hebrew on these catacombs in there. Look at them brother hair right there.
Right.
These on the side of a cave, man. And it's the whole picture is the Assyrians taking the Hebrews into captivity. Look at them brother hair right there. Look at these brothers' hair. Look just like that other brother. You know. Then you got these sisters right here, daughters of Zion. She got them locks like Samson right here on the left.
We got a young Hebrew in the back.
Yeah.
Young Hebrew over here.
Look at that.
Hebrew over there.
Look at that sister hair. She got
right
now. She got the locks like Samson.
That's right.
She got the locks like Samson. You got some more pictures on this thing.
See, these people know if you start going back, these people gonna find out who they are.
Yep.
They already trying to shut us down already. They already made war with the Israelites.
Yeah.
A lot of us don't know.
Yeah.
But they have.
People want to go to one or two scriptures and talk about, feet burnt like black brass, which we're going to do it. But it's other colors and other characteristics in this Bible that let you know. You can't dispute that. Who going to be able to dispute the region, the heritage, the color, the description of the flat nose, all that? Then you look at the hair. But we got some other stuff we're going to show y'all. That's in the Bible. We ain't got to get outside the script. So you gonna have your clip fully loaded when somebody come up to you with that mess about them so-called Jews over there in that land.
Right.
Let's go to the next place, bro. Because we read about the Ethiopians, didn't we?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's go look at something. Got some pictures of the Ethiopians up there. We're gonna go to two scripts. Let's go to Amos to 9. We're gonna read one verse. We're gonna read verse 7. Amos to 9. And we're going to read verse 7. Then we're going to go to Jeremiah 13 and read 23. Because it said the Ethiopians are known amongst the Hebrews.
Yes, sir.
We read that, didn't we?
Yeah.
And he said, now look what the Most High said to Amos through the mouth of Amos. Read that Amos 9 and 7. What do it say, bro?
Verse 7. Are you not as the children of the Ethiopians?
Wait a minute. Are you not as the children of the Ethiopians unto me? You look like closely related to them. Go ahead and read.
O children of Israel.
O children of Israel.
Saith the Lord.
Have
not I brought up Israel out of the land of Egypt? And the Philistines from Ketur? And the Assyrians from Ker?
You see how he lumped us all together with all these dark-skinned people? Go ahead and read, brother. Oh, that was it?
Yes, sir.
Read Jeremiah 13 and 23. He asked the question. Because, right now, it's a thing going on in Israel right now, especially these hard-headed, these jokers bleaching their skin now.
Yeah.
They bleaching their skin now because they didn't fail for the okie doke. But at the beginning, it wasn't so. Look at the question that he asked, that Jeremiah asked.
Jeremiah chapter 13 and verse 23.
What do it say?
Can the Ethiopians change his skin?
Not you can do it now through science and that, but can a leopard change his spot? Can the Ethiopian change his skin? I seen, speaking of that, leopard change his spot. One lady tried to bleach her skin and she looked like a leopard.
Yeah, she sure did.
She bleached her arms and her legs. It just looked like leopard, man. She looked like a leopard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So here's the thing. In the beginning, man, he said, man, can the Ethiopian change his skin? Why not an Egyptian or somebody like that? Because now you got them Israelites over there calling themselves Egyptians. That's a lie. But we can go back and read that another time, how the constant invasions of Egypt that these Israelites did. They changed the landscape. They changed the dynamic of the color. But now those Israelite Egyptians are darker colored Arabs and all the rest of them. You can go look that up and research that. But through the successive invasion, I think it was from 631 to 5 something AD, it was just successive invasions of Egypt, and they changed the landscape in Egypt. But the Most High knew that too. That's why he compared you to the Ethiopians instead of the Egyptians, because he knew that dynamic was going to change through his divine wisdom and knowledge. Go ahead and finish it out, bro.
Or the leopard his spot. Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil.
That are accustomed to do evil. Now I'm gonna run through these next couple of slides right here. I just want to show y'all some of the Israelites slaves in Egypt. Now these on the tombs and the catacombs over there in Egypt, and you can't scrub these off the wall, so they might well just go own up to it, because you can't scrub them off the wall. Now you see the color of these people in these photos here, but look at this right here. This is pictures of the Israelites working. What color these guys? So you got all this evidence, and you still got these folks out here falling for the foolishness that them jokers over there are us. Now, the brother, I ain't gonna call him a brother, but the dude said, how did they leave black and come back white? Mm-hmm. What metamorphosis took place for that time? So here you got an Israelite slave being whooped. You see what color he is. Israelites working out in the field, gathering wheat. You got other pictures. Well, we finna get into something else that really, the Gentile in my job, he really kind of took offense to it. But we gonna get to it. Let's go to Genesis 2. Let's go to Genesis 2. Because he took offense to this, but he didn't have no comeback for it. He didn't have no comeback for them. They hate to see me come. My wife said, I know they hate to see you coming at your job. She said, I know they hate to see you come. But hey, that's all right. They're gonna be okay. Because I ain't going nowhere till the Most High tell me I'm going somewhere. That's right. But look, read that Genesis 2 and 7, bro. Look at what it say.
And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground.
Wait a minute. I ain't never seen no white dust. Mm-mm. Every dust I seen go from dark all the way down to sandy. But I want you to look at the picture on the other side over there. Look at this one on the bottom in particular. The first one on there says sand, and it goes all the way down to earth. It goes from sand to earth. If you look at it, go from sand, then you got sandy 3, 4, sandy 4, 5, clay 2, 3, all the way down. And then when you get to the darkest one, it say earth. God formed man out of the dust of the ground. Mm-hmm. What you gonna do with that? What you gonna do with that? The one in the middle, the young lady in the middle, not the. Which one? This one right here? Oh, this one up here? Yeah, but what's the feature? Thick nose, inverted lip, woolly hair. So she got a defect. Yeah, that's what you call clean leprosy.
That's clean up, yeah.
That's clean leprosy right there. That's what that's called. Clean leprosy. Yeah. But
so some people say that was Noah was albino.
A lot of people, I've heard that too, but I ain't seen no proof of no way you can prove that.
That's right.
But a lot of people do say that. I don't know where they get it from. I ain't came across it in none of the books. It is.
It's something in there. Book of Enoch to get that off.
Okay, well, I ain't came across it yet. But I just want to show y'all. And then we ain't done. Continue to read, bro. What's it next? What's it next? Jeremiah 14 and 12. What do it say?
Jeremiah. Let's go to Jeremiah.
Because it says, the Lord God formed man out of dust of the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that what it say?
That's right. Breathe into his nostrils, breath of life.
But look what Jeremiah said. He just gonna confirm what we just read. Mm-hmm. Jeremiah 14 and 2.
Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse 2.
And by the way, all these are Israelites, all these books we read. I know y'all already know that. But for the people that on the live feed, I just want y'all to realize these are all Israelites. But what did it say? 14 and 2, what do it say?
Judah mourneth, and the gates thereof language.
Yeah.
They are black unto the ground.
They are black what?
Unto the ground.
Judah is black unto the ground.
Yeah.
And
the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
I want to say, you said black unto the ground?
Yes, sir.
I want to go back to this slide right here. It said black unto the ground. When you get down all the way down to the end right here, it said earth 4-7.
Yeah. So
Judah was black. They black unto the ground.
Yes, they are.
Go to that next script, bro. I'm gonna look up something. I forgot to look this up. I'm gonna check this up.
We're going to Lamentations.
Lamentations. Go and take me there, bro. While I'm finding this.
Lamentations chapter 4.
I want to look at this. I had to look this word up. We were talking about this other night, and
we're going to Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 8. One verse.
Hold on before you go there. Let me get this. As soon as you get to reading, I want to go there. There it is.
You got it.
Go ahead and read it, brother.
Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 8.
What did it say?
The first
The what? The visage. The visage is what?
Blacker than coal.
They okay. Now, would you stop right there and read this definition of visage? Now, this one of these old books they got out of one of these old dictionaries. It visage, the face, especially of a human being, and commonly with the reference to shape, features, expression, countenance, aspect, and appearance. So start that at the top and read that again, brother.
Their visage is blacker than coal.
So the Israelites is blacker than coal. Now, everybody know what color coal is.
Yeah.
Now, I want to go take that script over there into one of them rabbis over there in our land and ask him to explain. What happened to you, man?
Yeah.
What happened to you, bro? Because he said the Israelites is blacker than coal. You know? And I'm going to tell you what they done. They done flipped the script on us. And we think, oh, well, he light skinned, she light skinned. Oh, he too black. Oh, she too black. We done flipped the script. They done flipped the script on us, man. Yeah. We think it's something wrong with being black. We bleaching our skin. Bruh.
They did they're going back to Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah, that's Stockholm Syndrome, bro. You know, we got these sisters out here bleaching their skin, doing all kind of crazy stuff, man. Sammy Sosa, man, he look like, I don't know what's wrong with that, bro. Who talking that, bro, man?
You know what I'm saying? That develop this. I don't know. There's some type of disgusting little bias between dark skinned women and light skinned.
Yeah. But it ain't just that, bro. It's running rampant. It's always been. I don't know, but you know they did. Who did that lesson on the Willie Lynch? That was you. He did the Willie Lynch. You know, you pick the light skin against the dark skin, the young against the old. Yeah. And we done bought into that because I see the little stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But hey, man. Look like to me, you sure pick who he wanted to look like. Yeah. He picked who he wanted to look like. He picked the race of people. He picked the nation he wanted to come through. But we didn't let them tell us we ain't good enough. Mm-hmm. We didn't let them make us believe that. Right. Where we at, my brother? That was it on that one. Read that again. I want to show them something else.
Their visage is blacker than coal.
They visage is what?
Blacker than coal.
Woo, look at this right here. I want y'all to look at that. Look at it. Now, I put them up there for a reason because I'm going to show y'all something else about the ground. Now, they took about 4 or 5 layers off the ground. I put them 2 sisters up there because look at that right there. You got this, and then you got this as it's going down. But they still Hebrew. Look at the hair and the feet. Mm-hmm. Huh? Now, I ain't came across no white ground yet. And I searched high and low. I searched high and low for some white ground. This is the closest I got. I'm going to show y'all the closest I got to some white ground. This is the closest I got to some white ground. That's the closest I can find. I couldn't find no white ground. But it look like all kind of hues of that chart we had, didn't it? Mm-hmm. Look like all kind of hues of that chart, didn't it? Mm-hmm. Now, go to one more place, bro, before you get up out of here. Mm-hmm. Go to Jeremiah. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna go on click on it. Go to Jeremiah 14:2.
Jeremiah chapter 14 and verse 2.
Yeah, what do it say?
We read that.
We already read that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to make sure.
But I can read it again now.
Yeah, well, no, I just want to read it with this right here, with this pulled up. Okay. What do that say? Because some of us saying it, some of us lonely. I think I'm lonely. I don't know. And then some of us clay. You know, I look more lonely than anything. But anyway, read that one more time and with that pulled up there, because it's another one up there. Did you finish that? Read that whole thing.
Hold on, man. You want me to do lamentation?
Do the lamentation. I got another slide I want to show them.
Lamentation.
Because he left another clue about the Israelites, what they look like. Go back to that lamentation. That's what I really wanted, bro.
Lamentation chapter 4.
Yeah, chapter 4.
And verse 8.
What do it say? Read that whole thing out this time.
Their visage is blacker than coal. Uh-huh. They are not known in the streets.
Go ahead.
Their skin cleaves to their bones. Uh-huh. It is withered. It is become like a stick.
Go ahead. That was it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, in other scriptures, he tell you that the children of Israel are darker than the tents of Kedar. Uh-huh. What you got?
I got a quick precept.
Precept it in, brother.
Lamentations 5 and 10.
Go read.
It says our skin was black like an oven.
Uh-huh.
Terrible fact.
See, now, well, no, I'm glad you brought it up. Because it said they blacker than the tents of Kedar. Now here go the tents of Kedar. That's the tents of Kedar. Now, again, take that scripture over to them jokers over the land and ask them what happened to them. Now, we got all kind of Hebrews. We beautiful people. Look at this little fat joker right here. Now, I want to show y'all what David could have looked like when he was a baby, because the book said he was ruddy, right? Look at this little joker right here. Red hair, red skin. He said he was ruddy. We're gonna get the definition of ruddy too.
That's like Malcolm X.
Yeah.
They call him red.
That's it.
Or like red, or what, red fox.
Yeah. Look at this one right here. Look at that one right there.
Yeah.
This baby got naturally blonde hair. But once again, we let these people. Now, hold on. I'm moving too fast. Now, there go Hebrew baby, beautiful child. Now, I did this. Kate, I hope you don't get mad at me. Oh, okay. Now, I want to show this because you got this Hebrew dog as I don't know what with blonde hair like that, right?
Yeah.
Then you got that one over there. Got the same type of hair, but different skin color. Different skin color. But look at the hair though. Look at the hair, then look at his hair. You see what I'm saying? Again, all people, we gotta stop this perpetrating, let them perpetrate this fraud on us like we ain't good enough. Now, again, all the way over to the left. Broad, flat nose, inverted lip, bushy hair. It ain't black, but it's blonde, but it's bushy, woolly. Again. All right, let's go keep going. Let's go see what the angels in Yeshua look like. Because they got them painted, the white one coming out the sky and all that old man. Because I ain't, when you go read that scripture we finna read, I don't care if you put some white bread, white paint, whatever you put in the oven and burn it, it ain't gonna come out white. I don't care what you put in the oven, it ain't coming out white if you burn it. Paper, cups, I don't care what you put in there. It ain't gonna come out white. You can't put a clear piece of plastic in the oven and burn it and it come out clear. Now we finna read something. Ezekiel 1, man. You had Ezekiel 1?
Yes, sir.
Read that verse 5 through 7. What do it say?
Verse
now this
5.
the angels right here.
Also out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures. And this was their appearance.
Go ahead.
They had the likeness of a man.
And
everyone had 4 faces.
They had 4 faces. One of the faces looked like a man, but go ahead and read.
And everyone had 4 wings. And their feet were straight feet. And their soles of their feet was like the soles of a calf's foot. And they sparkled like the color of burnished brass.
So I don't know where they got that picture of that little white baby with the arrow in the diaper.
Yeah.
But they said this joker looked like the color of burnished brass. Once again, lies on top of lies. Go to the next place, bro. Go to Daniel 6. Go to Daniel 6, man. And we're going to read, Daniel 10 and verse 6. We're going to read one verse there.
Daniel chapter 10 and verse 6.
What do it say?
His body also was like the beryl, and his face was as appearance of lightning. And his eyes as lamps of fire.
Yeah, what do it say?
And his arms and his feet like color of polished brass.
Now, if his arms and his feet color brass, what the rest of his body look like? He ain't two-toned it, one part white and the other part burnished brass. So if his arm and his feet burnished brass, what's the rest of them look like? I'm going to show you what the rest of them look like. Go to that last script, Revelation 1 and 15.
Yes, sir.
That's what his feet look like. That's what his arms look like. And they were burned in a furnace.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse 15. And their feet like unto fine brass. As if they were burned in a furnace.
As if they were burned in a furnace. Now, there it is. There you color your angels and your shoe. Now, how you gonna get around that one? I'm trying to figure out. There go another picture of a color of a brag. There it is right there in front of your face. Take these pictures over and ask, how you gonna get around that? So we seeing through all these different types of characteristics, the color of the true Hebrew Israelite. Look like everybody in this room. So when you leave here today, nobody gonna be able to pull the okey doke on you and tell you that no, they ain't right. Scientifically wise, they metamorphosized and the DNA strand. Man, I don't hear all that. They're gonna try to run that mess down on you.
2 million years ago.
Yeah, 2 million years ago.
And y'all stop taking them old DNA tests.
Yeah.
Start giving y'all these people y'all money.
Yeah.
You know, we'll
Go to the book.
So I can't go to ancestry.com.
Yeah.
Ancestry.com, man.
But you know what they doing? They say they stealing a lot of people's DNA when you doing that.
No. They have 87%. We ain't gonna say that word.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. Start giving these people y'all money, man.
Where we at, Bloodwood?
We're going to Songs of Solomon.
Do I want to go to Songs? Yeah, go to Songs. Oh, yeah, go to Songs of Solomon.
Yes, sir.
Go to Songs of Solomon. Solomon gonna tell you what color he is. So we know what color Abraham is. We know what color all these brothers is. The prophet, Yeshua, the angel. And then Solomon, hey, man, Solomon gonna tell you what color he is. But he prophesied by the Yeshua is prophesied by the mouth of Solomon to his bride, which is Israel. But look what this. Go ahead and read and pick that up, man. We had Songs of Solomon 1. We're gonna read 1 through 6. Because he's gonna say it a couple of times in these couple of verses right here. Songs of Solomon 1 through 6, my brother. When you get it, go ahead and read.
The Songs of Songs, which is Solomon.
Uh-huh.
Let him kiss me with his kisses of his mouth.
Yeah.
For thy love is better than wine.
Yes, sir.
Because of the save of thy good ornaments, thy name is an ointment poured forth.
Yes, sir.
Therefore do the virgins love thee.
Uh-huh.
Draw me, we will run after thee.
Mm-hmm.
The kings have brought me into his chambers.
Uh-huh.
We will be glad and rejoice in thee.
Go ahead, brother.
We will remember thy love more than wine.
Go ahead.
The upright love thee.
Uh-huh.
I am black.
I hear you what?
I am black.
Solomon said, I am black.
But comely.
And I look good.
O ye daughters of Jerusalem.
I may be dark skinned,
Mm-hmm.
but I look good though. Well, I tell my wife all the time. I'm dark skinned, baby, but I look good. Go ahead and read.
As the tents of Kedar.
As the what? Oh, the tents of Kedar.
Mm-hmm.
We saw that. We saw what the tents of Kedar looked like.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and read, brother.
As the curtain of Solomon.
Oh, the curtain of Solomon. Solomon had them dark curtains pulled around his bed chamber. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Look not upon me because I am black.
And don't look upon me because I am black.
Because the sun had looked upon me.
Yes, sir.
My mother's children were angry with me.
We stop. I don't want to get it. That's a whole nother lesson.
That's right.
My mother's children, when we start talking about that.
That's right.
His mother's children had to be the same color he was. We getting all this stuff through the reading of the scripture, going through history, going through their definition of what the children of Israel look like. We're getting their characteristics, their features, their hair, all of that.
That's right.
Can't nobody, man, you can't dispute all this. Where we going, my brother?
Revelation chapter 4.
Oh, yeah. Go to Revelation 4, my brother.
So let me can I ask you something?
Go ahead, man.
So two white people can't produce black.
Mm-mm.
Two black can produce it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I say, our sisters the only one with the DNA or the ability to do that.
Yeah.
That's what makes them unique. You know what I'm saying? They the only ones that can do that. No other female on this planet can do that. Now, I read something else and I was putting this lesson together. I said, oh, there go another clue. I never knew what a sardine stone looked like.
Oh, yeah.
There it is right there.
Mm-hmm.
So there go another example. You got black, brown. He said, read that, bro. Revelation 4 in verse 3. What do it say, my brother?
And he that sat was to look upon like a jasper.
By what?
Jasper.
Look at that middle picture right there. There's a jasper.
And a sardine stone.
And so he gave two tones. Both colors he gave you were dark color. Dark color.
Mm-hmm.
The one, now they describing Yeshua. And they say he looked like that. The other scripture say he looked like brass. Others, but all of them look kind of like, don't they?
That's right.
Did you finish that, my brother?
And there was a rainbow round about the throne.
Uh-huh.
Inside like unto an emerald.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
That's it. Go to the next one. Go to
First Samuel.
First Samuel. Because we want to look at, hey, I want y'all look, First Samuel. I gotta look. Let me go pick that up in one of their books, man. Let me go pick that word up. Let me get there first, Wardy.
Yes, sir.
Give me a chance to get there, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking for. Okay. Let's see. All right, we're going to 1 Samuel 16 and verse 12. 1 Samuel 16 and verse 12. Y'all bear with me 1 second. 1 second. Picking up a definition right here. There it is. I got it. All right, bro. When you get it, go ahead and read.
And he sent and brought him in.
Uh-huh.
Now he was ruddy.
He was what?
Ruddy.
All right, stop right there. I want to get the definition of ruddy. Then I'm going to show y'all something. But y'all see these rubies up here and stuff. You see that little brown stone? Mm-hmm. I'm going to show you what another picture of what David could have possibly looked like. Now I'm going to read the definition of ruddy. It says, of or having a fresh, healthy red look. Reddish, reddy, redness, ruddiness. Synonym, see rosy. That's why I put these other stones up here. Mm-hmm. Continue to read, my brother.
And he sent and brought him in. Now he was ruddy, mm-hmm. and with all beauty comes, and goodly to look to. And the Lord said, arise, anoint him, for this is he.
For this is he. Go to Lamentations. Go to Lamentations. The 4. Because now we know Nazarites are Israelites, don't we? Mm. We know ain't none of them jokers over there in the land calling themselves Nazarites. Okay. Uh-huh. Show you another picture of a ruddy person. She real ruddy.
Ruddy red, ain't it?
Yeah. She got the Angela Davis fro going on. Mm-hmm. But hey, go ahead and read that last verse, bro. That last one right there. What is it? Lamentations 4 and 7.
Go back to Lamentations.
Did we read that?
No,
we ain't read that. No, we read that. Lamentations 4 and 7.
Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 7. Mm-hmm. Her Nazarite were purer than snow.
Her Nazarite were what?
Purer than snow.
Uh-huh.
They were whiter than milk.
They talking about their attitude or their spirit. Go ahead and read.
They were more ruddy in body than root.
Oh, so he just made they were ruddy in body.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what these jokes look like ruddy in body.
Mm. And their polishing was of sapphire.
Now they're gonna polish ruddy jasper stone. What color them kids?
Yeah.
See, you just gotta slow down and read, start getting these definitions. The clues is all over the word of the Most High. Mm-hmm. All you gotta do is slow down and read. When you see some a call out or something that's giving some distinction, stop, go look that word up, and you're gonna be surprised what you find in this book. Because it said they were ruddy. Yes, their bodies were ruddy. We read that. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look now. Look, these are pretty, right? I had to put that picture down.
That's polished, bro.
Those are polished jasper stones. So I don't see no white ones in there.
So when you clean yourself up, you polish yourself up, you looking good like
that's that. Right, like a Hebrew shoe.
Yeah.
I don't see no white stones over there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at these pictures, man. I'm trying to figure out where they getting all this stuff from.
It's white stone, but he never named it.
He don't never name no white stone. Even the topaz stone, brown. We looking at all this stuff, how he liking the children of Israel, how he giving you distinct qualities of the children of Israel. And I don't see how they get away with it. I don't see how they get away with it. Let's go to the last 2 verses. Go to the last 2 verses.
Daniel chapter 7.
Uh-huh.
We're gonna pick it up at 9.
Uh-huh. Daniel chapter 7 and 9. We just a one-hitter quitter. We got 2 one-hitter quitters and we out of here.
Daniel chapter 7 and verse 9.
What do it say, my brother?
I beheld till the throne was cast down.
Uh-huh.
And the Ancient of Days did sit.
The who?
Ancient of Days.
Wait a minute now. He finna give you another hit. What you sure look like? He said the Ancient of Days. Go ahead and read.
Whose garments was white as snow.
Uh-huh.
And his hair of his head
what?
Was like pure wool.
Like the what?
Pure wool.
Oh, okay. Kind of look like these sheep right here.
Yes, sir.
Kind of look like these sisters right here.
Yes, sir.
Pure wool. I'm finna blow your mind. This last picture. Look at this. Now you gonna tell me his hair don't look like his hair?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Like the pure wool, brother.
And his throne was like the fiery flame.
Uh-huh.
And his wheel was as burning fire.
Yes, sir. Go to the last place. Go to Revelation 1 and 14.
Can you see it?
Yes, sir. If you can't see it because you don't want to see it.
Mm-hmm. Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14.
Mm-hmm. What did it say?
His head and his hairs were like white. Excuse me. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Mm-hmm.
As white as snow.
As white as what?
As snow.
Mm-hmm.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Yes, sir. So, out of all these different types of distinctions, out of all these different types of characteristics, how in the world are you going to still let somebody perpetrate that fraud on you and tell you them jokers over there are you?
Read that 15.
Go ahead and read.
15. And his feet was like unto fine brass.
His feet were like what?
Unto fine brass.
Uh-huh.
As if they were burned in a furnace.
Yes, sir.
And it was as the sound of many waters.
Now I want y'all to look at this last picture before we get out of here. That picture on the right, that's a picture of King David. These pictures are on the oldest, some of the oldest churches in Russia.
Mm-hmm.
Now you know Russia don't like nobody. They don't even like their own kind. There's some crazy over. But hey, you go and look at them churches on them walls, and them churches, all them patriarchs over there, they sure look like y'all.
So it's not like the church over there on Hill's President when you got when you got the
next to
right next to the church we used to go to.
Yeah. I give that big old church. Yeah. Got that picture. No,
on the stone glass window.
Yeah.
Y'all can find that book on the internet, Russian icon.
Yeah, and I didn't read out of this book, this other book I got.
Yeah.
But look, this is Gentile, right? And I was gonna read some of it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read it real quick.
Hey, they had like
this book right here. This dude's got a lot of volumes. He got a whole volume of books called The Ancient Black Hebrew. And this by a heathen now. His name is Gert Mueller. He's got a whole Gert. That sounds like one of them jokes. But anyway, he got a whole volume of these books from Abraham to Jacob. And he did one of these. Now I'm telling you, now this is another heathen, man. This is another heathen. And look what he said. This is at the beginning of the book. By saying early 2nd millennium BCE for Abraham's lifetime, the sources give us an approximate date range of 1999 to 1700 BC. Abraham's original name was Abram, which is in the Northwest Semitic or Shemitic, indicated exalted father. The name Abraham indicates in Northwest Semitic father of multitude. All evidence reviewed in 4 volumes of the ancient Black Hebrew shows that ancient Israelites were a black people. Abraham was the ancestor of the Israelites. Now this is a heathen Gentile. Now I'm gonna go to the back of the book and look what this joker says. Conclusion. What was Abraham's ethnicity? Y'all know I can't speak, but anyway. Abraham was an Amorite. Thus you get that scripture, your father was an Amorite. From the Euphrates Harbor region, a descendant of Shem by location. All this makes it clear that Abraham had an African complexion. So everybody know who you are. You just don't know who you are. Now, don't walk out of this class unless somebody put some wool over your eyes and think tell you, man, we got to support Israel. I ain't supporting that.
No, sir.
You gonna support Satan because that's who you support.
Yeah.
Because you got all these churches nowadays saying we need to support Israel. We need to bag Israel. Go ahead and bag Satan. Cause that's who that is.
Then plus we do for a name change.
Yeah, well, you know, it's about that time. Every so many years we get a name change.
And then when we don't support, we're gonna say we don't call.
Well, you know what? We got a name change. It's called terrorists.
Yeah.
That's the new name for y'all.
Black identity extremists.
Yeah, there you go. Black identity extremists. What?
The next night, I'm gonna be watching all lines.
Well, yeah, we gonna get a note.
What's gonna be on your first stick?
Yeah.
I don't know what they gonna call us next.
Your grandbaby probably. Like, tell them what
They gonna call her. But anyway,
she already said.
I brought all this stuff. I want to put these pictures up because the pictures speak volumes.
Yes, sir.
A lot of the scriptures one hit a quitter, but when you put them all together and you put all this stuff together, you see distinctly that ain't no question about where we come from and what we look like, what our ancestors look like. No question whatsoever. You got to dispute all those scriptures and these pictures and the books that y'all put together. We didn't put none of these books together.
No, sir.
We ain't got no publishing houses. You know what I'm saying? Y'all put this stuff together. So that's the lesson. The color of the true Hebrew Israelite. Who up next week?
Are we doing the captivity?
Okay, the brother here gonna be up next week, part 2. The captivity. Then we got the young lion gonna be up. I don't know what he doing. He gonna kind of do some stuff. You gonna change it? Well, I ain't gonna tell what you gonna do.
The part I'm gonna do is gonna be for the men, the women.
Oh, okay. And then I'll be back for what it really means. Because, you know, a lot of people around here holler about their Hebrew Israelite. We gonna find out what it really means if you real with it. We gonna see according to the scripture if you read or if you fake it. You just along for the ride. And then on the 5th week, because we got 5 Sabbaths in this month, on the 5th week, we're gonna do a round table. Me and the Brews gonna do a round table on Black history. And y'all shoot your shot. Shoot your best shot. Bring your questions, whatever you got, anything you may need some edification on. We're gonna do a round table. And then
Y'all probably might want to bring your family out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, on the round table, whatever. Y'all keep y'all notes, you know what I'm saying? And if y'all need the notes, if y'all want the PowerPoint slide, give me your email address. I'll email it to you. No problem. All right.
There's True Hebrew 02.
Nothing's capitalized in this email either. Everything lowercase.
You're gonna put
True Hebrew 02 at gmail.com. True Hebrew 02 at gmail.com. Anybody that wants the PowerPoint, I'll be more than happy to send it to you. Because I put this together sitting at my desk at work, a little bit at home, but most I just start giving it to me and I just put it together. So it ain't the best, but hey, you know, your brother, pray for your brother too. Number 2. Yeah, 0, number 2. Yeah, the 0 and the 2. At gmail.com.
Yeah, I put it in the chat. So if anybody needs the PowerPoints, hit Brother Terrence up.
Yep.
And we'll get it to you.
Yes, sir.
Be patient with us, y'all. So
yeah, I mean, we had one brother.
Yeah.
One brother, he didn't show no patience, man. We didn't get back to him fast enough, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? It ain't nothing personal, man. We just busy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We'll try to get back to you, though. But just hit me up and I'll send it to you. No problem, no issue. All right. Bro, you got any more announcements?
Well, we will be here for the rest of the month, every Sabbath at 1 o'clock. And that's it. That's all I have.
What about the feast day?
Oh, the feast. The feast, we'll be here for Passover.
Right.
And we're going to do baptism too, right? And we can get it in. We'll be doing baptisms too. So on Passover night.
The enemy trying to throw some roadblocks on Passover, but we gonna be like the Maccabees. We gonna bum rush the scene.
Mm-hmm.
We doing this baptism.
And for the other feast days, we said last night, if you want to come for Pentecost, let us know so we can get your hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got True Hebrew 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I left my email in the chat last night. So contact us and let us know if you plan to attend. And
just so y'all know, on Pentecost, we try to do a meet and greet for the people that's coming from out of town.
Yeah.
We're going to try to do a meet and greet. Then we're going to do the Sabbath lesson on the Sabbath. They're going to do the Pentecost lesson on the Sabbath day. Then y'all know, of course, y'all go online and look at the venue that this brother he secured for Pentecost. Man, it's nice. Seats over 200 people, large room, large bar, air conditioned, ceiling fans, playground, walking trails, the whole nine. Commercial kitchen, free. I mean, it's nice. We're gonna have a nice time at Pentecost.
We plan on getting the bounce houses for the children.
Bounce houses for the children gonna be out there. I mean, it's gonna be a nice time for Pentecost. But that week leading up to Pentecost, Friday, we're gonna do a meet and greet with the people coming from out of town. We're gonna do the Saturday lesson. It's gonna be the Pentecost, and we're gonna try to do a baptism that day as well. Then Sunday we're gonna have the fellowship out there at T.O. Fuller Park. So, got any ideas, comments, questions? Get with this brew, give me myself, and we'll take it under advisement. Okay.
All right.
Other than that, that's it, my brother.
Dates again. The dates for the for Pentecost. Dates for the Pentecost. I don't have my paper, but I know. Hold on a minute. Let me get it for you all about y'all.
One of them brothers got them dates. Y'all got y'all dates on y'all phone? I'll send them to y'all.
It's May the 31st for Pentecost.
What about Passover?
Passover will be April 6th.
All right.
At sundown.
At sundown.
At sundown. Pentecost will be May the 31st. That's Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
But if you intend to come, I can secure rooms. I don't know when people might want to come. I'm looking at Friday the 29th, the Sabbath the 30th, the 31st, and if you needed June the 1st, because I know a lot of people may want to leave that Monday.
Right.
We'll secure June the 1st. So those are the dates for Pentecost. Again, Passover, April the 6th at sundown. We will be posting on, if you go on What the Book Say Radio, not What the Book Say Radio, Order Melchizedek on Facebook, and it should have the dates and everything on there.
Yep, sure does.
We have all the feast days date on there. So just get with us, Brother Terrence and myself. You have our email address and email us, and we'll start working on those rooms. But I would like, if you plan to come, if you out of town and plan to come, you need rooms, let me know by this February. Let me know by January, February, March. By April the 1st. I'll put it that way. I'll put it in what the Order Melchizedek Facebook. We'll have a deadline on there. So we have a deadline. Hey, you got to respond by this date right here, and then after that, you might have to get your own room. You won't be getting the discount.
Right. Let us know as early. What you got?
We're going to secure those rooms and everything. So
I want to give out my email address.
Yeah.
Any questions, prayer requests, you can send them to the email sent to the Nazarene Center.
Hey, you want to type it in the room, my brother?
Yeah.
Because we're going to be doing deliverance on Pentecost too. The deliverance, prayer deliverance on Pentecost.
Right.
Sect of the Nazarene Center. SECT.
Right.
The Nazarenes is NAZA. NAZERENES. The number 7 at gmail.com.
All right, my brother. It's on you.
All right, we're going to go ahead and close out. I need a sister to secure me a plate over there, because I know we got some heavy here. Talking about security. We're going to close out Ecclesiastes chapter 12. We'll read verses 13 and 14. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments. For this is the whole duty of man. God will bring every work into judgment, and every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not
And lead us not
into temptation.
into temptation,
But deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom,
And the power.
and the power,
And the glory.
and the glory,
Forever.
forever.
Amen.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
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 Praise the mighty Yah.
Praise the mighty Yah. Enjoy the rest of y'all Sabbath.
All right.
Shalom, shalom, fam. Enjoyed y'all. We see y'all next Shabbat.
All right, see y'all next
Matter
Shabbat.
of fact, we see y'all next Shabbat. Friday night.
Friday night. Y'all know how we do
Shabbat
it.
night.
Shalom, family.
Shalom.
I'm just thinking about my